Hello, this is Melissa Cole, curator of the Oshawa Museum, and you're listening to an Oshawa Museum podcast. This series aims to actively promote awareness and appreciation of our community's history, highlighting remarkable artifacts, documents, photographs, or events from our past. We hope you enjoyed this podcast. Today's podcast features a purple fez that was once worn by a member of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks. Let's take a look at this interesting artifact and the history behind this piece. This purple cap, called a fez, once belonged to Howard Cranfield of Oshawa, when he was a member of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks in Oshawa. They are now known as the Elks of Canada. They were originally a fraternal organization, although they removed the word male from the Constitution in 1998, and they promote and serve community needs through local lodge volunteers. The Benevolent Protective Order of Elks was founded on September 26, 1912, in Canada. The first lodge was established in Vancouver, BC. Charles E. Rediker became the first national leader of the Elks of Canada. Prior to 1912, an Elks organization flourished in the U.S. In the U.S., the Elks began with a group of actors and entertainers that was led by Charles A. Vivian. Other entertainers who were brother Elks included William F. Cody, a.k.a. Buffalo Bill. From the sports world, we have Vince Lombardi and Mickey Mantle. The Elks of Canada are not affiliated with the American Elks, but do share a common history. The name elk was chosen due to the animal's stately qualities. In order to become a member of the Elks, any person of good reputation, a believer in a supreme being, an adherent of lawful government, who shall have attained the age of 18, shall be eligible to become a member of the order upon being accepted by vote or ballot. Getting back to this artifact, this particular fez was worn by Howard P. Cranfield from Oshawa, Lodge number 93. It is made of purple felt and made by the Muir Cap Company Limited in Toronto. Stitched on the cap with embroidery thread is BPOE, the number 93, an elk, and Oshawa under the elk. The elk colors are purple and white, a combination that derives from its origin from the history of the clergy, nobility, and the people. Purple is the badge of kingship, the color of the robes of emperors and high priests, that signifies highest favor. The blending of white and royal purple indicates the favor of the people, which bespeaks the status of elkdom. Under the Grand Organizer R.B. Soden and Organizer Bro Beersford, Oshawa Lodge number 93 was instituted in 1924 with 61 charter members. Records were kept until 1925 showing that they had 88 members. This lodge closed in 1925. The Vernon City of Oshawa Directory from 1926 shows the Elks were located at 5 Simcoe Street North. This is at the Four Corners in Oshawa, and Hollywood Cone is currently located close to this address. Another lodge was formed in Oshawa in 1954, Oshawa Lodge number 382, by M.A. Mike Moran, with 27 charter members. The first exalted ruler was Henry J. Reynard, and the secretary was Clifford Bold. According to the history of the lodge, because of major layoffs and a large strike that took place in the community, Lodge number 382 never got off the ground and ceased operations in 1959. The strike that they are referencing would most likely be the GM strike of 1995, when 10,000 workers walked off the job and remained on the picket lines for 5 months. The Elks of Canada have grown to over 250 lodges with close to 15,000 members. There are currently 14 lodges in Ontario. There's no lodge currently in Oshawa, and the closest lodge to this area would be in the Kitchener-Waterloo area, Lodge number 578. This has been an Oshawa Museum podcast. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other historical video podcasts and subscribe to our channel.